Don't mind my weird little bun thing, if that's what we're gonna call it, and all my dry shampoo. It's fine. I am just getting ready, and I thought I would just let my dry shampoo sink in, soak in while I do my makeup. So that's why we're going along with this look today. Today's video should be pretty fun. We're gonna be trying out a few new products. I'm just pretty much doing a little get ready with me. I'm just doing my makeup for the day, so I figured I would film. And I kind of want to try to recreate this look. So this is HAILEE Steinfeld. I'm obsessed with her. She's gorgeous. And I love this makeup look. It's a very like bronzy, smoky eye with that pinky nude lip. I think it's really pretty. So we're going to try to kind of recreate that today. Obviously I don't look like HAILEE Steinfeld. So yeah, let's just get ready. I think I'm going to do my eyes first today because it is a pretty smoky, dramatic look. And I have a pretty fun palette that I'm going to be using. I actually just got this in the mail. I ordered it like a week ago, so it just came in and I'm so excited to use it. It's not really like new or anything. It's been out for a little while, but it's new to me because I just got it. So we're going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Sultry palette. This palette is actually freaking gorgeous. Wow. So pretty. I don't know why it took me so long to actually buy this. I had been looking at it for a while, but just never really pulled the trigger. So we're here now. We have it. I'm so excited to play with it. I love Anastasia palettes. The Soft Glam and the Modern Renaissance are two of my absolute favorite eyeshadow palettes. So I have high hopes for this. I'm sure I'm going to love it. So let's just dive right in. Getting you guys nice up close and personal so you can see everything. I'm just priming my lids with my MAC Painterly Paint Pot. As usual. I'm not really doing anything today, but I just had a little time before work, so I figured I would do my makeup. So I'm just going to take my Morphe M441 brush, and let's see. I'm just looking at the picture here and trying to decide what colors I want to use. So what I'm going to do first is actually mix the shades Fresh and Birch. And we're just going to basically put that all over the lid. It's going to act as both like setting the primer and also as our transition shade. So just gonna kind of put that all over. HAILEE's smoky eye goes really high up, so we're bringing that color pretty much up to the brow bone. And then I'm gonna take just the shade Birch and focus this a little bit lower. Now on this Luxie 237 blending brush, we're going to go in with the shade Twig right here. Now we're going to take the shade Dystopian on the same brush, I think, and I'm just going to focus this a little bit closer to the outer corner lash line area. I might go in with a smaller brush in a second, but I want to start with this. So in this picture, she has these browns like really blown out. So I'm gonna try to recreate that. I'm gonna bring out the colors a little bit more, but I'm just gonna go in with a little bit of a smaller brush. So this is the Morphe M506. I'm just taking Dystopian again, and I'm just really pulling this out. And then I'm gonna go into Twig and blend those edges all together. Just taking the shade Birch and blending over all of our edges. And then I just want to go in and sweep a little bit of that shade Fresh, kind of along the brow bone, just to blend down a little bit. I just don't think I want this color to be so high up. Now she definitely has like some sparkle all over the lid, so we're gonna do that. This is a very bronzy look, so we're gonna take the shade Ember, which is right here, and it's more of like a cool toned bronze compared to the shade Teak in the palette, which is definitely more of a warm like golden bronze. And I'm just going to put this basically all over my lid and up into the crease. This is my Morphe M421 brush, by the way. And then her inner corners are pretty light, so I think we're going to take the shade Pearl right here and bring that onto the inner half of the lid. Just grabbing some Fix Plus just because I want that color to be a little bit more intense. Just cleaning up under my eyes with a makeup wipe, but I'm not going all the way up onto my lower lash line because her look is very smoked out on the lower lash line. So I'm leaving that room there. I think her look looks a little bit more like warm bronzy, so I am going to take a little bit of that shade Teak on a fluffy brush and kind of just dust it all over. Very smoky, not my norm at all, but kind of like it. I'm going to take the shade Noir, which is the black in the palette, and I'm just going to kind of buff this along my outer corner lash line. Hers just seems to be a little smoky on the lash line. I feel like her look kind of flicks up a little bit more and really draws up her eyes, so I just took the makeup wipe and kind of wiped away some of the product on the sides. I want it to lift my eyes a little bit more, so that's why we just did that. I'm going to take the No Poreblem primer from Touch in Soul and apply this all over my skin. I haven't really tested this out too much since I got it, so I've been wanting to play with it a little bit more. Now I'm just going to take my L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear Foundation, my favorite right now, in the shade 415. And then I'm going to be using two concealers. We're going to be using the e.l.f. 16 Hour Camo Concealer and the Jouer Concealer. Her under eyes are very bright, so I'm going to apply the e.l.f. one directly under my eyes and then the Jouer one a little bit lower to blend into the foundation. And I'm starting just by tapping. I'm not wiping anything yet because I want the product to stay where I just placed it. So rather than wiping down or anything, I'm just pressing. So see how using the two concealers really just helps to blend everything down into the foundation. Then I'm just going to go in with my Milk Makeup Baked Bronzer. This is a cream bronzer. I'm going to apply this first directly to my face. I'll blend it out with my Beauty Blender. Now taking my Laura Mercier translucent powder, I'm going to set my under eyes and I'm going to bake a little. I don't really bake, but I feel like because this is a more glamorous look, we need a little bit more setting. I'm going to carve a little bit under the contour. Basically for placement of this, I want it to come right from this part of my ear down. While that sets, we're gonna do our brows. I literally can't even handle my eyeshadow right now. Like, I don't know what I'm doing with my life. So I'm actually trying out a new brow pencil that's not new to anybody else, but for some reason I just never tried this particular one. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in the shade Chocolate. Obviously, I've heard great things about this. I've used Anastasia pencils before. I've used the brow definer, but I've never tried the Brow Wiz. But now that my NYX brow pencil is, you know, gone because I used it all, I figured I would try something different for the time being. I do have my brow henna, so that's why my brows kind of already look done, but I'm just going to fill in any little gaps with the pencil. I also ordered a brand new tube of Anastasia Clear Brow Gel, which is my favorite brow gel of all time. Sets your brows in place and they just get like rock hard and they don't move all day. And I really needed a new one, so. So now we can dust away any bake that's left over. And on my Morphe R14, I'm gonna take my Maybelline City Bronzer. This is in the shade 200 and we're gonna bronze the skin. I don't know what my hair is doing right now. And then for blush, the one that I thought might be closest to HAILEE's blush in the picture is this Studio Makeup blush in the shade Wildflower. Just a nice kind of like pinky, I don't know, it's pink. She really just has it like right on the apples. Now in the picture, she has her highlight like very natural. Yeah, it's a really natural highlight. I'm just gonna go in with my Dior Face Glow palette And I'm gonna take a mixture of the top 2 shades, which is what I usually do. I might go in actually. Let's mix my Anastasia Beverly Hills Amrezy highlight in there too. And I really want to highlight the apples of my cheeks today. I don't know, I've been seeing a lot of people doing that and I think it's gorgeous, so we're focusing the product right there. She definitely has highlight on the center of her face. Like even on her forehead, I can definitely see that that's highlighted, so we're gonna do that. So we're glowing, we're really glowing. I'm gonna take the Anastasia highlight and highlight my inner corners and brow bone. And we're gonna spray our whole face with some Fix Plus to really set everything in, and then we'll go in and like press it in with the Beauty Blender like we usually do. That looks really pretty. I like how my skin looks a lot right now, and I really like how that cheekbone, like apples of the cheek highlight looks. It's super cute. All right, let's move on. I think all we have to do is finish up the eyes and then do some lipstick. Her under eyes are very smoky. First, I'm gonna take this small brush and let's do a little bit of the black, like a tiny, tiny bit of black right under the lashes, like not coming down low at all. I'm basically just wiggling this in between the lash line. And make sure you connect that to the outer corner of the upper lash line. Then I'm gonna take my Morphe E18 and I'm gonna mix Dystopian and Birch, and I might even touch into Teak. Even though it's a shimmer, it's glitter, I feel like she might have a little bit of shimmer on her lower lash line, and that's always like kind of pretty. So we're just gonna blend out the lower lash line with all this, and we are going down low. And then taking more of Birch. And then I want to take like a very bright white. I might even just use the Dior palette and put this right on the inner corner. Her inner corners are super bright, I just realized. So we're going to take that white highlight. Really brighten that area up. We're going in with the Huge Hourglass Caution. She definitely has lashes on. They're very like fluttery and long, but we don't wear lashes on this channel, so we're just gonna use some mascara. All right, we are on to the last step, which is lips. Her lips are a very cute, like sheer baby pink with a little bit of shine. I think I might have come up with the perfect cocktail of lip products, but we're gonna have to wait and see when I put it on what happens. I'm just going in with the Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat in the shade Pillow Talk. I'm just gonna do a little bit of lining. I love the Pillow Talk lip liner for overlining because I just feel like it looks like your lip color but better, and it really is like a lip cheat, just like its name. I don't know, it's really cool. For lipstick, we're gonna be going in with the MAC Cream Sheen lipstick in the shade Cream Cup. I think this is gonna work. I'm not too sure, it might be a little too light, but we're gonna test it out and see what happens. I feel like it'll be a good shade for this look. And because it's that Cream Sheen formula, it's already giving us a little bit of shine that she has like in the picture. And then I'm just gonna take a little bit of the Marc Jacobs Sugar Sugar Gloss and put this right in the center of the lip. I don't want too much of this. I think it's pretty spot on. Hers might be a little bit more coral, like a peachy color, but I'm pretty happy with how this lip looks with this eye combo, like smoky with a nude lip. That's really pretty. I'm gonna go do my hair quick because I'm over this, whatever you would call this, and I'll be right back to show you guys the final look. Okay, so this just turned into the most bombshell look I've ever done. I don't even know. Basically, I was taking some hair inspiration from HAILEE as well. Let me see if I can find the picture. Well, she just always has like this bombshell hair going on, and I'm just kind of obsessed with it. But there was one picture in particular that now I can't find, of course. Look at how, like, obviously my hair doesn't look like that. I don't know how she does that. basically, I was just teasing my hair and trying to get it to look as much like Hailee Steinfeld's as I possibly could. I think I failed, but I kind of like really like this makeup look. Sorry, I don't even know what to do. I teased it so much that it's just like stuck here. Like, I don't think there's anything I can do, but whatever. I'm kind of feeling myself. It's fine. Yeah, I feel like this is like your classic kind of like smoky eye, nude lip, big hair look. I don't know who I think I am because this is not me at all. I'm not this glamorous. Look at my hair right now. It's humongous. I feel a little bit out of my comfort zone right now. That's why I'm acting weird, because I never look like this and I don't really want to leave the house like this, so I don't know what I was thinking. But anywho, I kind of like this look. I love this glow on my cheek right now. I need to do that every day of my life. I feel like it looks so cute. And just like off camera, I did add a little bit of my Marc Jacobs highliner in the shade Brownie right on my waterline and my tight line. I just wanted it to be a little bit more sultry, so I just added a tiny bit of that. I do feel like Hailee's eyeshadow look was a little bit warmer and more of like a bronzy, smoky look, but because I was using the Sultry palette, it doesn't really have like a lot of warm matte browns. They're more cool tones. This is kind of just the look we came up with because we were using a more cool toned palette. But this look can totally be redone with some warmer tones, and I think it would be super pretty. But honestly, I kind of like the cool tones with this kind of lip and this blush, just because they all kind of, it's kind of monochromatic. They all kind of go together. Yeah, so now that I'm feeling a little weird, I don't know if I'm gonna wipe this off or if I'm gonna wear it for the rest of the day. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, even though it was a little out there and a little bit more dramatic than we usually do on my channel. I think it was a lot of fun, and this could be really nice for a special event. If you have any parties coming up, you can definitely recreate this look, and you can totally tone it down too. Just take inspiration from this, but make it your own. So I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you subscribe and like this video. I hope you guys have an amazing day. I will see you in my next video. Bye.